improvement at every spot for the most part in the secondary, as well as on D-line, linebackers. I like the energy those guys have. I like Dre taking a little control of the offense and some things I know that I'm not going to be calling in the game.
Do you have a clear-cut idea of what your depth chart is at this point?
Yeah, I think pretty much at any position. If you ask me, I think I'll know the starters and the backups as well.
Dre Joseph is your clear-cut starter at quarterback.
Yeah, no question about that. And Kalen Mayfield will be our starting tailback. And Brian McCain is our fullback. We're going to play quite a few running backs. They all give us something different. McCain is definitely going to get the opportunity to run the ball some because he's a physical guy. They have some DBs that I want to have to tackle him because I think it'll make it easier in the passing game. So we got to get up on the linebackers, the guards and the tackles, and give Brian a chance to introduce himself to their corners and safeties that have to make tackles.
I don't guess Mayfield was a household name before this camp started. Is he a guy that's kind of come out of nowhere, or what do you like about him so far?
Well, I like Kalen since he was in high school. He could run the ball. That's the bottom line. He went to Ole Miss and didn't fit in there. He was a walk-on, and really you're not going to get many opportunities as a walk-on at those big schools, especially if you're a running back when they got guys that's much taller, bigger, and faster than you. But he's a guy that has, I think Kalen's GPA is a 3.5. He's graduating in December. He's a mass comm major. He knows exactly what he wants to do, and he's waited his turn, and now it's finally here.
Rice's injuries have kind of knocked into the background a little bit, or?
Yes, definitely, because right now we got 3 games before Rice is able to play. So, we'll have a lot going by then, and unfortunately, he got hurt. That's a part of the game, and the game don't stop.
The kid from Redemptorist, Alex Terrell, does he have a good shot to get in there and do some things? Or?
Well, I think there's that possibility. Again, he has to understand what type of running game we want to have. We didn't have the holding penalties this scrimmage that we've had the first couple of scrimmages because guys kept it inside, and naturally the offensive lineman, if someone's breaking away from them, you're gonna see jersey and we're gonna get some penalties called. But today we didn't get those because the guys pretty much ran where we wanted them to run with the ball.
You have a lot of big receivers, and your tight ends also are very tall, rangy guys. Could that be a strength of this team, throwing the football?
Well, it can be, but the strength really has to be the offensive line because those guys have to be able to pass block as well as run block because if they can't, we will not be able to get the receivers the ball.
And what's your evaluation of them? Of offensive linemen today?
They got better today. I thought Taylon Jones did a good job there at right guard. He moves well. He comes off the ball. A guy I would really like to see is Brandon Raby Thibodeau, but he had a hurt ankle, so he's coming along slow. But he's a 300-pounder who has excellent feet. He moves extremely well. I think he could have been challenging for another starting position. Those guys, I like the way Taylon came off the ball. I like the way Dwayne Houston come off the ball. I like the way Raby come off the ball. And of course, Chris and Leo Monza. I think that's 5 pretty good guys. And Zach Brown is a huge guy with a big body, but I think he's going to be okay.
Coach, how ready is your team for next Saturday?
They're ready. I mean, they want me to be calm. So game time, I'm a calm guy. I'm different when it's practice because that's when we have to try to aim for perfection. But game time, they need me on their side. They need me to correct them in a manner in which they understand. But they're going to be ready because they know the nation's going to be behind them. So it's going to feel like a home game for us.
This season opener, neither of you guys had a great year last year. It's not like you're going up against a juggernaut. It's a winnable game for you, don't you think?
I think it's a winnable game, but nobody thought St. Louis was going to win the Super Bowl when they went 4-12 the year before. So really, the Rams could care less what they did that year. They didn't take it into the next year. And that's the same way with us, and I'm sure that's the same way with TSU. They plan on winning their division.
Your special teams, how is that coming? Your kicker and your punter.
It didn't go well today. So that means offensively we need to score more. And defensively, our kickoff and our punt teams, if we have to do that, they need to perform exceptionally well to create a long field. I don't think our opponents will have a whole lot of drives that's successful where they have to go 80 yards. So our kick coverage teams have to be great because we were not that good today. But we still have 6 days to prepare and one game before a day before the game.
Coach, that was a pretty spirited post-game scrimmage speech. That kind of trying to get them ready with less than, I guess, a week to go now?
Well, I'm getting ready. Bottom line, I have to get ready too. We got some guys that can play. Make no mistake about it. We just have to go out and do what we have to do. We have to give them a game plan to be successful with, and these guys will be ready. We got some guys that are mature, more so than we had last year, and we're just excited that it's here.
Are you confident you're going to be a lot better than 2-9?
Absolutely. Oh, no question about that in my mind.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You fans? You think? How's it to see them today?
Well, it's great to see them. And fans, just like pretty much anything, you put something in the stock market and it's going bad. You hoping every day that will change, and that's how these fans are. They're skeptical. I mean, look, everybody didn't want me here. That's the bottom line. I understand that. I know that. But what they do want is a winner, and that they got.
The stock's rebounding is what you're saying?
Absolutely.
It's going up?
It's going up.
Very good.
That's good.